such a time as this.
And welcome to For Such a Time as This. I'm your host, Pastor James Pittman. Went and saw the movie Unplanned. I hate seeing those types of movies because I hate seeing abortions. I have been in waiting rooms or emergency rooms. I've seen people die right in front of me. I've seen people bleeding out of holes that are not natural. You understand what I'm saying? Bullet holes. I've seen the green puke come out of people's mouths as they expire. Doesn't bother me. I can watch gore from a sci-fi. My son has to say, no, Dad, let's wait till after we eat to eat. I can eat and watch it, no problem. I can't watch an abortion. I saw an abortion years ago, and I saw the needle go into the womb or some object, and I saw the fetus. I'm sorry, that's not right. I saw the baby. I saw the baby run in the womb, and it so sickened me. I can't. It turns my stomach. And so I saw the movie Unplanned. It does represent and show the horrors of abortion and why we should be so much against it. But I'm looking at Abby Johnson. I see why she's such a threat to the pro-choice movement. I want to play a clip of her as she's before the Kentucky, I believe it's the Kentucky legislature, in which they passed a heartbeat bill, and she was speaking. I'm going to put in the description in below the link. You need to listen to the whole thing if you get a chance. She is amazing. She's amazing. But in her speech, she brought out something that I didn't know. And the issue is about the decision between a doctor and her patient. That abortion is a decision that should be made between the doctor and his patient. Look at this clip.
I want to talk specifically about what a first trimester abortion is and what it looks like from a person who ran a Planned Parenthood abortion facility and was there for 8 years. First trimester abortions are by and large the most common abortion procedure we see in the United States. A transvaginal ultrasound is standard procedure inside of every National Abortion Federation clinic, which includes every Planned Parenthood clinic. That transvaginal ultrasound is done for primarily one reason: to determine how far along the woman is in her pregnancy so that we knew how much to charge her for the abortion. After the ultrasound is performed, the ultrasound machine is rolled away. The doctor comes in, who, by the way, has no conversation with the woman before the abortion. The fact that many people say abortion should be a decision made between a woman and her doctor is laughable. There is never a time where the abortion doctor goes in, sits down with the woman, and goes over risk, alternatives, and benefits to abortion. It does not happen. The doctors...
Wow. Have we been fed a lie? All these years is the pro-choice movement. Have they been blatantly lying for all of these years? Because maybe you haven't surmised this yet, but I've never had an abortion. Okay, I can't. And that's not something you usually have. You sit down and have a conversation with it. And so I've spoken to some women, but it's so touchy and painful that I don't get into the particulars. But is that true? Because that is all you hear is a decision made between a doctor and his patient, between the woman and her doctor. And if this is true, Abby Johnson is blowing the lid off the biggest hoax and the biggest lie in the whole debate. A debate between a doctor and his patient, a decision between a woman and her doctor. If this is true, this is horrible. It's a lie. This is something that needs to be harped on with the pro-life movement. It's a killing field. It's not a decision between a doctor and his patient. This is horrible. If this is true, this is a lie and a hoax that needs to be exposed. Go see the movie Unplanned if you can stomach it. It does reveal a lot about the abortion industry. I've been following it for years, but I did learn some things. And so, wow, a decision between a woman and her doctor. Really?
For such a time as this,